I'm back, y'all. Welcome to another video, Bad News Brown. Now, being that it's Cinco de Mayo, I figure I hit y'all up with a little known history lesson in hopes that this will bring us closer together and really see that we got a lot more in common than meets the eye or what has been told or taught. So here we go. And I just realized this or figured this fact out as well. But did you know that the first president of Mexico was an African brother by the name of Vicente Guerrero? Yes. So that, I just felt people need to know that. That's just a little known fact, whether you black or Mexican or whatever. Did you know that? And these are one of the things I think that people need to know. This is stuff that should be taught at school or whatever. And that way, growing up in school, once people know these facts, not only for black people, it give you a sort of esteem, and not even just that, it's just to know, like I said, how closely related we are, and it gets you to research history a lot more. Being that, because me personally, I mean, I knew there was we always had a Afro-Latino population throughout South America, Central America, and in Mexico, of course, the Olmecs being the first ones there from Africa, and you should research that, as well as in the by like Acapulco area of Mexico, kind of like southwest area, there's a large African population out there. So I already knew that, but I did not know that Mexico's first president was of African descent. So I figured that was interesting. And Mexico was the first to abolish slavery, even before the U.S. And Texas, of course, was owned by Mexico. They were the last state region in Mexico to abolish slavery, of course, because it was so close to the South. And we all know they had a huge war back in the day. And it's funny because I've been through Texas, and when I was in San Antonio, they got a lot of the old memorabilia, the Alamo and all that stuff. And it's just interesting to see because how the city kind of built, I guess, from the Alamo, like the more in the city that you in, the more older it is as far as the buildings. So you got to think, as far as the Alamo, they got little stuff that's been there since the 1800s, probably the 17s. But anyway, you can kind of tell. And as you go out of the city, is more newer, because San Antonio kind of big, spread out. And I just thought that was interesting. So when you like close downtown by the Alamo, you see a lot of the old buildings, and they renewing a lot of stuff, but at the same time, you can kind of tell the more into the city you go, it's older, and the more outer, they kind of just building outward. I just thought that was interesting. But again, y'all, that's an interesting little known fact that the first president of Mexico was an African brother of African descent. And again, that should prompt you to just look in more into history and things. And again, Cinco de Mayo, to all my Hispanic brothers for sure. Y'all celebrate, do y'all thing. But again, just keep in mind, when we looking at each other, man, y'all gotta understand, man, this ain't, especially for the black man, you already know you been here, and that's just proof. And for anybody else, man, I just gotta let you know, when you're looking at other people, don't be socially irresponsible. I'm just gonna put it like that. But I just wanted to hit y'all with this quick history fact. So Bad News Brown breaking shit down for y'all once again, man. Go ahead and subscribe to me. Hit that like or dislike. Leave a comment and stay tuned.